All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. In today's video, we're discussing Saint Julep from the House of Imaginary Authors. Now, I've mentioned this house on the channel before, but it's always been in relation to this fragrance. But today, we're here with the official review. Now, the House of Imaginary Authors is primarily built around the notion that fragrance or scent is art, and each of the fragrances has this storyline, this intriguing storyline behind it and presented. Their goal was to have a fragrance that you can curl up to, one that you can show your friends and be nestled up with. So therefore they decided to create this bookish presentation. So you got a book here, and as the old adage states, never judge a book by its cover. So let's get down to business. Now, some of the notes in Saint Julep include sweet mint, tangerine, sugar cube, ice cubes, and bourbon. Now, I know what you're thinking, ice cubes, that is a weird note, or crushed ice as it's presented. But each fragrance from the House of Imaginary Authors includes an imaginary note, hence the name, Imaginary Authors, includes an imaginary note, and in this case, crushed ice is it. Now, as I was going through, researching fragrances before I actually got my nose on this one, I found out that this one was supposed to smell like crushed ice. So I said, that's interesting, and I think it's close. And I know what some of you may be thinking, Big Beard B, what does crushed ice smell like? Well, it has this je ne sais quoi all about it, and I don't know, smell some crushed ice and then smell this, and that's what it smells like. But aside from that crushed ice type of vibe from here, this is what I truly get. I get something that's sweet with mint, kind of like a different mojito type of vibe to it. If I had to liken this to any other fragrance out there on the market today, even though it's close and similar but completely different, it would be Baccarat Rouge 540. In Baccarat Rouge 540, you get that almond-ish type of vibe, and I get it here even though it's not listed in the note breakdown. It's kind of detected. To me, this one is a pretty linear set. It's sweet and I enjoy it. So as you guys know, I like gourmand type of fragrances. This isn't quite gourmand, but it does lean to a gourmand type of vibe. It's really weird to explain. I truly enjoy this fragrance, and once I smelled it, I knew that I had to have it. I placed this on my list of top 10 fragrances I wanted to pick up in 2019. Again, this is a fragrance. I traditionally buy fragrances, to do reviews, ones that you guys want to see, but this is one of the ones that I wanted for myself, and it's here in hand. I enjoy it, and here in Florida, this is one of the ones that you can get away with pretty much all year. To me, this is more of a spring and summer type of feel to it, with that sweetness, that mojito type of vibe, and it just pops off the skin for me. Now, it doesn't have the best performance, it's not going to be like a projection monster. It's not going to last you days on skin, but it does get the job done. As this fully develops, you get some of the bourbon. As I said, it's more linear than anything, but you do get some of that bourbon. That sweetness kind of remains there throughout the entire life of this fragrance. Now, I did say that this does resemble Baccarat Rouge 540 for anything that's out in the market today, but this fragrance is one of its own. It's not one that you're going to replace Baccarat Rouge 540 with, or set out to get this one thinking you're getting a less expensive Baccarat Rouge 540 clone. That's not the case, but if you had to liken it to anything and think about what this would smell like, that's kind of where you would be. Simply put, this one is sugar, mint, booze. That's it, man. Mint, booze, sugar. If you're looking for a fragrance that's like that, this is the one to go to. Again, it's not like a ton of best performance out there, but this one does smell great in my personal opinion. In the times that I've had this one in my collection and wearing it, it does garner compliments. This is one that people have liked. So if you purchase this one, you can expect to get some compliments, especially in those close counter situations. I feel like this is more of a casual fragrance. This is not one that you're going to traditionally spray on when you're suited and booted, ready to go into work. But if you're on a business casual type of day, or if you just got a casual day out and about, then this one can definitely work. Now, I got this bottle of Saint Julep from the good people over at KrystalFragrance.com, and if you're looking to pick this one up, I worked out a special discount code with them. They actually extended it for me because I was supposed to do this video a while ago, and I said, please hook up my subscribers, and they say, you know what, Big B, we got you. So if you're looking to pick this one up, this one typically retails for $95 for 50 ml. But if you wanted to pick this one up from krystalfragrance.com, use the code BBBSJ10, as in Big Beard Business Saint Julep 10, and you're going to receive 10% off your order. Great thing about Krystal Fragrance is that she also tosses in like samples of other fragrances as well. That way, you know, you can get your nose on some things, see what you like, and then continue to shop at that location or her store online. Great store, great people over there, man. So make sure you use that code if you're looking to pick that up, because this one is now available for you, and I like begged and pleaded, so please don't make me look stupid. Before I wrap this thing up, I gotta give you an official rating. Now, I asked the missus what she thought about this fragrance. She gave it an 8. I was gonna give it an 8.5, so therefore we give it an 8.25. All right, 8.25. That's like really technical in the rating system there. 8.25 for Saint Julep from the House of Imaginary Authors, man. One of the favorites for me that I've smelled from that line now. I haven't smelled everything. I smelled about 4 or 5 of them, and this one really, really intrigued me. So check this one out if you haven't already done so. If you have it in your collection, comment down below and let us know what you think. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are back again. And don't be an imaginary viewer. Hit the God